You know what? Since CryptosRUs does a live stream basically every day, I am going to do a reaction to his live stream and give technical feedback on whether or not his claim has any, sort of validation or meaning to it on a technical basis. So hopefully you guys get some, value out of this. And yeah, let's get started.
A lot of Bitcoiners, believe it or not, do believe in this. The McRib. The McRib is back. Now, why is this significant? Is this one of the best sandwiches ever made? The answer is no. But there seems to be...
Oh, okay, that's just offensive. I love the McRib, right? And looking at your face, I thought you would like it too. Damn, I guess not.
A high correlation of whenever the McRib sandwich comes back. I don't know if you can even call it a sandwich. But whenever McRib comes back, Bitcoin tends to pump. There's like an eerie connection between Bitcoin pumping and the McRib sandwich.
Okay, obviously he's just joking around, but still, this is just ridiculous.
All right, a few other things that are bullish. Okay, since so many people want to be bearish and so many people want to hear things. But I'll just show you some facts. Okay, some facts here. According to the short-term holder realized profit, there are a lot of people that are capitulating. A lot of people that are selling at a loss because they can't take it. They're scaring themselves into selling. Well, the last time this happened was approximately a year ago when Bitcoin fell down to about $40,000. We started the year at 73,000. We kept going sideways and dipping and dipping and dipping until we had like a low point of 40-something thousand dollars right around October of last year. You can see the capitulation, right? And then that's when things turned around and we headed higher to over $100,000.
Oh boy. Okay, let's just do some technical review of when he's talking about that, just to give you guys an idea. Okay, so he's talking about this capitulation right here, around a little before October 24. Okay, October 2024. Let's see. Dude, are you talking about this consolidation phase right here? Dude, Bitcoin's been consolidating ever since March all the way to freaking October. Yes, you would expect some sort of... Dude, this is a huge bull flag. But do you see a bull flag here right now? No, I don't think so. Bro, this is exactly why you need to pay attention to the chart. Don't just freaking point out and say, oh yeah, people are capitulating and losing money and just, selling out of the money. And the last time they did that, it went up. Like, bro, pay attention to the context of what's going on with Bitcoin as far as their price action, okay? This right here, just to give you guys an idea. Hold on, just to give you guys an idea, dude, if a stock, crypto, or whatever has been consolidating for this long after a huge move up, this is a huge bull flag. So if anything, yes, after consolidating for this long, I would expect to move up, if anything. Whereas right now, yes, we're in the right, somewhat same time frame, but does the chart look the same? No. Dude, huge move down, bearish consolidation, broke down even further. Now it looks like it's trying to break out of this bearish consolidation right now, but it just dropped right back down, dude. It's not the same scenario, guys, as far as October of whatever, 2024. This is a completely different scenario. It's a different price action when it's consolidating for 7 months compared to what it's doing now, which is, in my opinion, going lower. Okay? So just be careful. Look at the charts. Don't just listen to him.
And it's looking very similar right now. We're going through that period where there's just so much fear. People are about to give up, or people have given up. But that's usually when we flip around. And here's why. I just got done saying these big boys, the smart money is not going away. So a couple things. Here's one that's measuring just whales in general that hold over 10,000 Bitcoin. They have basically doubled their holding in the last 3 weeks. From October 24 to now, they have added 36,000 Bitcoin. They have doubled their holdings while the price have been going down. These are the ultra huge whales. People that hold over 10, or entities that hold over 10,000 Bitcoin. So they are piling on right now, while most retail is scared and selling and leaving.
Here's the thing that I have a problem with this specific data. How would you yourself, like those of you watching this video right now, how would you validate this? This is just a chart that shows supposedly the wallets that have over 10,000, whatever, all that stuff. If you can validate it and you trust it, then by all means, use the information accordingly the way you want to. But as far as I can tell, I'm only going to trust this chart and the price action.
They're all saying it's over and I'm going to start shorting or I'm going to start dumping everything. You follow those guys, you're following the herd, and basically you're being led to disaster. You're being led down a road where you're just going to lose a whole bunch of money, right? So you got to think for yourself.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. But as far as what I can tell, yes, the price can possibly go up higher. But like I said from my other videos, guys, unless you actually at least break above 112 and retest this line, if it breaks past this blue line right here, which connects from the highs of 2021 and 2008, from the initial pump of 2021, if it breaks above that, then I agree. Yes, it's very bullish and it has a lot more room to go. And I honestly have no idea how high it's going to go. But unless it does that, dude, right now, current price action, not bullish, bro.
Here's another example where you look at Bitcoin's movement versus the global liquidity supply, which is in red. Bitcoin has deviated very far from the global liquidity supply. If you go back, if you actually extrapolate this going all the way back, you'll see that there are times that Bitcoin deviates, but we always tend to follow it. And there's about like a 90-day gap between the two. And you can see we are very, very far off from it. Very far off from it. But if we do catch up, then, obviously we're going to be moving up in a big way, right? According to this, to catch up to the global money supply, we basically have to go up to about $150,000 to $165,000. Can we do that by the end of December? I guess we'll have to see. According to this is
end of December. Wow, that's actually a pretty bold claim. Like I said before, I'm repeating this multiple times. I'm sorry, but dude, like I said, this line right here, first of all, it needs to get to 112. Then it needs to at least negate the weekly topping tail that it put in August. And if you can, even negate the monthly topping tail that you put in August, and almost a monthly topping tail in October. And like I said before, guys, the last time we actually fell and was the top, we put a monthly topping tail in November. Okay? These things actually matter. Topping tails and any sort of bearish candle signals, they actually mean something. So please pay attention to them.
First week of January. If it doesn't happen in December, well, that doesn't mean it's over. It just means that we move into a super cycle. I guess we'll see. And then lastly, Tom Lee.
Again, super cycle? Yeah. Not going to happen until you get past this line. This blue line right here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I guess that's pretty much the end of the video because I'm not going to watch the Q&A. Didn't know it was all Q&A afterwards. But yeah, it's amazing how even after 3 years, you basically post the same kind of content and people still watch it, surprisingly. And no analysis, no technical analysis, no actual analysis of any sort other than information you find online and just sharing the narrative. Bro, you got to do a better job for your subscribers. You literally have over 800,000 subscribers, man. You need to do better, please. And until you do, I'm going to make these kind of freaking reaction videos. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next one tomorrow.